Hello, I'm Karis. I'm the author and illustrator to A Girl and Her Cat and A Girl and Her Cat Together. Last week I read from the first book. This week I'm going to read from its sequel, A Girl and Her Cat Together. The first chapter is entitled Pepper to the Rescue. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who had a cat named Pepper. The two were the best of friends and were inseparable. They played games in the house, drank milk together, and played hour after hour in the backyard. All was perfect. Time was endless. Their favorite place was in their backyard, filled with unlimited possibilities and adventures. The little girl was given a very special gift from her father one day. Her father gave her a camera. She was overjoyed with happiness. She took countless photos of nature and then started taking numberless photos of her cat. The little girl and her cat went outside especially for photo shoots as something to do with their afternoons. If Pepper was posing in perfect lighting or in a perfect position, the little girl would run into the house to grab her camera and quickly return to where Pepper was. She did not want to miss the moment. Moments were precious to her. But really, she rarely forgot her to bring her camera outside when they went out because she knew there was going to be a moment that needed captured. They spent every afternoon outside in their backyard. The little girl knelt down on her knees, held the camera up to her eye. She clicked and clicked the button to photograph the moment of Pepper sunbathing in the spotlight beaming on him. She removed the camera away from her face to look at the photos she had taken of Pepper to make sure they looked good enough. With a smile, she reached out her hand and patted Pepper on his head. She set her camera off to the side and she began to play with the sticks and rocks that were embedded into the grassy area she chose to focus on. Pepper continued to bathe in the warm sunlight as he enjoyed the sounds of birds that surrounded him and his friend. The little girl used a short stick to dig into the patch of dirt. Using the stick, she dug out of the dirt a few rocks. As she was digging, she was unaware that a few yards away from where she sat, there was movement in the grass. Pepper became alert and lowered his body into a hunting position. He stretched out his head in the direction of the movement in the grass. Being a curious cat, he decided to inch forward to have a closer look. It was brown with a yellow stripe down its long, lean body. He saw that it was slithering towards the little girl. He got up onto his paws, crouched low, and started to quickly creep towards it. Unaware of the current situation, the little girl was piling her rocks in a pyramid fashion. When she glanced up to see what her kitty was up to, she jerked back at the sight of the snake. She felt scared and started to scoot backwards with her hands and feet. Pepper quickened his pace and leapt onto the snake. He began to hit at it with his claws extended and his teeth bared. He bit at its side. The little girl kept her distance as she watched her cat protect her. Eventually, Pepper let the snake go, and it slithered through the chain link fence out of the backyard. Pepper! The little girl cried. You saved me! She jumped up to her feet and dashed over to Pepper to pick him up. She squeezed him tightly. Pepper purred in her arms. The little girl was thankful to have a friend like Pepper. Thank you for listening to the first chapter from A Girl and Her Cat Together. You can order A Girl and Her Cat and A Girl and Her Cat Together on timehonoredproductions.com. And if you order both books on there, you can get a sticker that goes along with the books. This illustration comes from A Girl and Her Cat Together. It's at the very end of the book, but this is a fun little sticker that can add to any fun sticker collection. If you want just a sticker, it's only $1. The books are $10 each, but like I said, if you go onto timehonoredproductions.com, that's the only place that you can get the sticker and the special deal if you buy both books. Otherwise, they are available on amazon.com. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Bye, and thank you for listening.